Good morning, class. Today we're working on Lesson 16, Reader's Notebook pages 221 and 222. We have our spelling word sort today and then your proofreading for spelling. In our spelling word sort today, we are looking at endings and the final consonant being either doubled or not doubled. And in the first row, we have adding ed to the end, and the final consonant is doubled. So if you look at the word scrubbed, number 1, we have S-C-R-U-B-B-E-D. So we can see that it has ed at the end, and we can also see that the final consonant, which is B, is doubled. There's two B's, doubled. So scrubbed would fall into our first row here. Scrubbed, S-C-R-U-B-B-E-D. In our second row, here we have adding ing, and so you're adding ing, and the final consonant is doubled again. And so we would then look down at a word like knitting. If you look at number 4, we have the word knitting, K-N-I-T-T-I-N-G. And so it ends with ing, so we have the correct ending. And then if you look at the final consonant, it's T, you have it doubled because you have two T's, T-T, K-N-I-T-T-I-N-G, knitting. And so you have ing and the final consonant is doubled. We're going to look at the third row here, and what the third row says is we have words that end with ed and the final consonant is not doubled. Okay, so this would be words like, let's see, we have the word wandered. Number 6 is the word wandered, and it's W-A-N-D-E-R-E-D. And so it meets the rule that it ends with ed, and you can see that the last consonant, which is R, is not doubled. There's not two R's, there's just one. So the word wandered can go into our third row. W-A-N-D-E-R-E-D. Wandered. And now we can look at our final row down here, and it's adding ing to the end, and the consonant, the final consonant, is not doubled. Okay, and this would be words like listening. You can see up here we have listening, L-I-S-T-E-N-I-N-G. So it meets the rule that it has ing at the end, and you can see that the final consonant is N, and it is not doubled. There are not two N's, so this fits into row 4. Listening, L-I-S-T-E-N-I-N-G. And that's how you're going to complete this word sort. Please make sure that you complete all of the challenge, or all of the basic words and all of the challenge words, those 5 challenge words, and you do not need to worry about any of the possible selection words, which are just right there and right there. So you can go ahead and put an X through the connect to reading and possible selection words. You can pause the video and finish out this page and hit play when you are ready to move on to page 222. Page 222 is our weekly proofreading for spelling, and like we do every single week, you're going to find words from your basic word list. That means numbers 1 through 20. The challenge are not included in this, but basic word list that are inside of this text and are spelled incorrectly. And it's your job to find those basic words that are in the text here that are spelled incorrectly and underline them or circle them and then write them correctly on the line below. I'm going to read the first part with you. It says, Dear Aunt Lenore, I'm reviewing whether or not my behavior needs to improve. Maybe you can help me decide. Here are some good things I did last week. Answered 11 out of 12 questions correctly when we were quizzed in math. Skimmed bugs from the backyard pool. Totaled earnings of $25 from mowing lawns. Kept the yarn ball away from the cat while Grandma was knitting, and put carpeting in the doghouse so Fang wouldn't keep suffering from splinters. I think that's pretty good. There are also some things that weren't so good. I had to be asked by the teacher to stop chatting during class. Took pleasure in bothering my little brother. Scrubbed the paint off the porch steps. And stood by while Fang whipped Grandma's flowers with his wagging tail. I haven't been too upsetting, have I? Love, Sammy. So you're going to go through and find all of your basic words that are in that text and find which ones are spelled incorrectly and write them on the line correctly. When you finish this, make sure you take a picture of your work, attach it to your assignment, and turn it in on Teams. Thank you.